Ich muss sie auf die Couch setzen.
Ich habe aber keine Zeit mehr.
Hi everyone. I think I'm totally unprepared. I'm just gonna open the window because there's no light. My daughter just now came home. Was ist ein Spatz?
Ich habe keine Zeit mehr.
Wieso nicht? Okay, ich mach's gleich. Okay, we're just a minute late here. I just didn't want to. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sit on my ball that I'm gonna show you here in just a minute. Hold on just a sec.
Zeig mal das.
Ja, das zeige ich auch gleich. Kannst du mir einen Gefallen tun und oben diese Kiste holen? Die habe ich da oben stehen im Gästezimmer, wo die ganzen Babyklamotten drin sind. Danke. I just asked my daughter to get something upstairs that I wanted to show you because I wanted to give you all the updates about my pregnancy and babies and all that stuff. So, okay, I think here we go. So, formally, hi everyone. There is a specific reason why I'm doing a live stream today and not a produced video. And it's because I just didn't have the time to actually make a video, to actually shoot a video. I actually don't know if I'm going to have time to shoot a video for next week, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do next week. There's just been a lot going on. School starts back up on Monday here in Germany. I know it's really late. We are the last part of Germany, the last state that goes back to school. So that's going to be a time where my schedule gets a little bit more back to normal. It's been kind of vacation time, although we didn't really travel anywhere. We did a lot of day trips. We went to an amusement park because it's all outside. And now, because of COVID, things are starting to get stricter again. I don't know what's going to happen starting this fall and winter. I hope for the best, but I expect the worst. Cases are going up. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was to give you an update on all my pregnancy stuff. So I am in my 20th week of pregnancy, and let me show you my bump. So here is, you saw the screenshot, but that I took that a few days ago. So it's getting nice and round. And of course, I don't know where that's gonna lead. There are two babies in there, of course. And of course, I've never been pregnant with twins. I was only pregnant with my daughter. And that pregnancy was great. I was very healthy and there was nothing negative going on. And so far in my pregnancy with the twins now, everything is perfect. I am short of breath when I talk. It's a little weird. I can sing, I can work out, and I'll tell you all about it. But when I speak, that's hard. She asked me if she can have a popsicle. She can have a popsicle. She just, Romy just went with her bike with a friend. They went, and she's so sweet. They did a kind of garage sale this morning. They sold some of their own stuff, and I also had some stuff that I wanted to get rid of. They made a little bit of money. And Romy is so sweet. She loves going and buying stuff for the babies already. So here's what she got. She got this little, isn't that cute? I mean, you always need onesies. So she got a couple. And I asked her to get neutral colors. And she also got this. It says, new little man in town. She got two of them. So I'm going to tell you about, we did go to the ultrasound last week and got kind of a gender reveal. We're still a little careful about it because baby B is a little bit behind and it's a little hard to see. So it looks like baby A is going to be a boy and baby B is going to be a girl, which that would be so amazing to have a pair, a boy and a girl. So even if we have this and both of them say little man in town, it's just fine. It's just when they're that little, we're not going to go out a lot and stuff. We're just going to mostly be at home. It's going to be the middle of winter. Due date is January 30th. And I don't know what's going to happen with the COVID situation by then. I feel so good after my first trimester. Horrible nausea. It was so bad. Although I never had to throw up ever. And same with Romy's, when I was pregnant with Romy, I never had to throw up, which I'm really happy about. But I was very, very nauseous the first trimester. And it seems like my pregnancy always go very much by the book. At 12 weeks, my nausea got a lot better. And now it's like hardly anything if I eat too much, but I don't have anything. I don't have reflux or heartburn. Like my blood pressure is normal. I don't know. I just feel good. The only thing I can feel is I'm out of breath easily. My belly is getting big. My ab muscles are not where they used to be. Other than that, I feel pretty good. I have to make sure I drink enough. So I'm saying this, I got to drink. I made myself a rooibos latte. So I just make a rooibos tea and then I add some milk and just regular heavy cream and a little bit of vanilla. And I love that. And then other than that, I try to drink 3 liters of water. So 2 of these are 3 liters. I try to drink 3 liters every day, plus a couple of teas. Now, you can't drink all kinds of teas when you're pregnant. Some are not recommended. Rooibos is one of the ones that are okay. Chamomile. I like in the evening to drink a cup of chamomile and lavender tea. I enjoy that. And I'm a herb tea fan anyway. So I'm feeling great. It's just lately there's been a lot going on, and that's why I'm struggling to keep up with my videos. So I thought a live stream would be kind of nice. If you're here live, please let me know in the comments that you're here. I'd love to talk to you. So being a minimalist, of course, I have a lot of thoughts about what am I going to get? Have I gotten on anything? Yes, I've gotten just a few things, but I thought now I'm about 20 weeks. I need to start getting some stuff. I'm really preparing because I know that as the belly grows toward the end, it's not going to be fun anymore to go places a lot and maybe to haul stuff around. So last weekend we went thrifting, and actually there was a family, they had a garage sale. It was actually a 3-family garage sale. They were like sisters and sister-in-law, and they had a bunch of baby stuff. And so we got this entire box of baby stuff, and it was like 29 euros for all of it. So a lot of onesies, and let me just show you a few things. Got this cute little jacket. So sweet. Yes, and of course onesies. These are the bigger ones. I got the size, like 2-3 months. But I also have a lot of the newborn, the smallest size I could possibly get. And this underneath here now. But lots of onesies and little, bodies like that. Anything that you can open on the bottom so you don't have to pull things over baby's head. I am planning to breastfeed the babies tandem. I don't know how that's going to go. When I had my daughter, breastfeeding was great. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Everyone who's ever breastfed, it's a full-time job in itself, really. But it's just the best. If I can make it work for the twins, I might have to supplement, but if I can make it work to where I have enough milk and I pump in between, maybe that would be ideal, because it's just the best for the babies. And it's actually also good for mommy. I have been doing workouts, which feels so good. After the nausea got better, I tried to work out a few times in my first trimester when I was really nauseous, and I just could not. I would start my routine, even when I started yoga, which is a little, more gentle. I just couldn't. I would get so nauseous and I would have to lie down and I felt like, well, I just felt so horrible. I could not do it. So it feels so good to be back on the horse, working out every single day. So I do my 20 to 30-minute prenatal workout, which is, it really depends on what you did before. And because I always did my workouts before I got pregnant, I pretty much do almost the same kind of intensity now, just a lot of body weight exercises. Sometimes I do with some lighter dumbbells because I want to make sure I strengthen my back. That's one thing that in pregnancy, a lot of times it's really bad, your back. And last week I pinched a nerve in my lower back. It was, for about 4 days, it was so bad I could hardly move. Now I'm perfect again. I did an exercise. I did like a modified burpee, very slow, but I don't know. That movement just was no good for my body. So I need to be a little bit more careful and listen to my body and just do those movements that I feel are good. Hey, Amy. I don't have any weird symptoms. Like you probably just joined. I just said I feel, other than that, my belly is getting bigger and I'm out of breath a little bit more easily. I feel amazingly great. And I still expect it to hit me at some point, maybe that, being a twin pregnancy, it must be so much harder than having one, probably later on when the belly gets extremely big, which I don't know. Don't have any stretch marks so far, so I'm at the midpoint now. And I didn't get any stretch marks when I was pregnant with my daughter, so I don't know. Maybe I will be blessed and not get stretch marks. My mom never had any, but of course, twins, I had no idea. But that's a price I'm willing to pay. What am I doing? Really, I think creams, they don't really help a lot. So, I always put lotion on after I take showers anyway. I've been doing this always. But the most important thing is to strengthen your skin and your connective tissue from the inside. So I always, once a week, I make a big bowl of bone broth. I get bones from my local butcher, and I just, like these nice big bones with a marrow inside. And the marrow, I love the bone marrow. It's delicious, and it's really healthy for you. I boil a big pot overnight in my crock pot once a week. And so I would sip it in a cup, or we would make soups with that. And that is, that's full of collagen and minerals. Bone broth is just so great. Yes. I know what twins would feel like so far. And I'm starting to feel them move a lot, and it's really fun. I know. Thank you so much, Amy. I do hope that it stays to where it's not like a horrible experience and very, very, very exhausting. And the weird thing is I'm not even that tired. Although those few days when I had my pinched nerve, I hardly slept at all because every move hurt. I could hardly turn around. And I'm someone, I got to turn around a lot at night in order to sleep well. And even though I didn't sleep a lot those days, it's weird. I wasn't even tired. I'm not fatigued or tired during the day. Maybe it's because I work from home and I don't really do a lot of straining stuff. Maybe it's working out that really helps. I don't know. I'm also taking my iodine, my kelp, which I have been taking for a couple of years. I'm taking some folic acid. I'm taking some zinc, not every single day. And what am I? Oh, magnesium. I am definitely taking magnesium. Yes, working from home definitely helps. I think going out a lot can really drain your energy. And we've been out a lot lately because we did a lot of day trips, and we went, like an amusement park, something like Six Flags in the States. And I thought, like, my goodness, that's probably going to be so exhausting, but it was quite okay. Of course, I sat around a lot. I didn't go on any roller coasters or rides or anything. Da steht doch irgendwie die Flasche. Und ich habe noch eine andere auch noch. Oh, im Kühlschrank ist deine Flasche, die habe ich extra reingestellt, da ist noch drin. Sorry, my daughter's thirsty. She didn't know where I put her bottle. So everything is just great. So what else did I want to give you an update about? Yes, thoughts about what else I need to get for the twins. You know, being a minimalist, here's the thing. There is this, and I did show this in a video once. No, I don't have any indigestion or bloating either right now. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. I have like no heartburn, no reflux. I could eat and literally lie down and I'm fine. It's no different than being non-pregnant. It's weird. And the babies are kicking, so I know they're growing. And my belly is growing, definitely. So getting stuff for the nursery, I think I've decided not to actually make a actual nursery, like an entire room. We have a room, but it's kind of a guest room. And when my mom comes over, I really want to use that for my mom, for my mom to stay there. So I think I'm just going to do a bedside nursery for now, and probably the babies are going to stay with me for quite a while. And then I don't know, when they are a little bit older, we'll just kind of see. We'll just kind of just play it by ear and see what feels right. Maybe even they're gonna sleep in one room with Romy. She hates being alone in the room, and she sleeps with me a lot, and her room is right adjacent to mine. But I still actually have her crib, and yes, I know, I never got rid of it. I'm a minimalist and I've been decluttering for years, but there's this one kind of basement room, which is more like a utility room, which we never ever access. And that's where I found my maternity clothes from 9 years ago, more than 9 years ago for now. And the crib is still there, and it's not like they have those really small cribs sometimes, like IKEA has those smaller cribs, but it's a regular sized crib. And so I'm thinking for the first few months, one crib is totally going to be okay. By the time they start moving around a lot, I found pictures on the internet where people screwed together two cribs. So they started out with one and then they added another beside. And, you can remove some of the bars in the middle, because babies would always try, when one is awake, once they know how to climb and crawl, they would try to get over to the other twin. So I thought about like a floor bed, like a Montessori floor bed, but we just don't have the space for like an extra, like on the bottom kind of thing. So probably I'm just going to use Romy's old crib, which is perfectly okay, and put both of them in there in the beginning. And then when they get too big for that to be both in them, I'll just add another, and we'll just kind of make it work in my room somehow. And for now, that's all. So of course I need 2 car seats. You have to get that. I do want a baby wear, so I already got one, how do you call it, like a scarf, like a carrying thing, where you can carry the baby, a baby wrap, or whatever you call it. Of course, clothes. I'm gonna need to get a milk pump. Definitely need a milk pump, a good one. And I want a dual pump. And I'm still thinking for, when we're like, our house has 3 levels. Up in the bedroom, they have their crib to sleep. And when we're here, which, most of the day we're going to be here in our living, dining, kitchen space. And I'm debating, there is the option of getting one of those, I don't even know what you call it. It's one of those, maybe I can just pull up a picture and show you, because I just don't even know what it's called right now. I know. Now I'm blanking out. Here, Federwiege in German. I just don't even know what it's called. Let's see if I can pull up a picture. Yes, something like this right here. Let's see if you can see it. This is, you put the babies in here. It's kind of like a kangaroo pocket. And it's, you know, there's a spring up here. So you can, they have this with a motor. So I don't know, you can get it with a motor to where like it just bounces them, or without, you can bounce them, or when they're asleep, you just stop bouncing them. It seems like newborns love that. And of course I have two, so I can't always carry two at the same time. And definitely will swaddle them. And so I'm debating between that thing or, you know, they have those, you know, high chairs. They have those high chairs that actually have an attachment for newborns to where you can lie them on the top. And then when they're ready to sit on their own, you take that off and you put them in the high chair. Let me actually show you what I mean also. So it's called, okay. Yes, here, I got it. There. It's like this. You know, it's the regular high chair that they can use when, you know, when they get bigger, when they can sit. And then it's got this newborn attachment. So that way you can just pull them up to the table whenever we're sitting here, which, you know, we sit here a lot. This is our dining room / work / homework / drawing, crafting, whatever table. That's where we are a lot. And so that would probably be practical just to pull them up. So when we eat, we have them like right there with us and not like on the floor. So they're like right here. So I'm debating between this and that. I don't want to get both because in any case, those newborn kind of, you know, like attachments, they're only going to be used for a few months. And then once they start being able to sit, they want to sit and they want to just look and do stuff. They don't want to lie down anymore. As far as the stroller goes, it's just, there are strollers that are, you know, awesome, but you can't put 2 baby bassinets on there. They're only, you know, when the kids are starting to sit. But I need something that is also good for going outside a lot. I want to run after a while. And I also go out with the dog every day. And I do want to walk, you know, as soon as I can after giving birth. I want to start walking again. And of course, we have a dog. He needs to go outside. He'll probably go on a doggy vacation with a friend for a little while after I get birth. But after that, I want to go outside. So I need a stroller that is, you know, like has not little wheels, but a little bit bigger and maybe rubber wheels to go into the forest. But then also some of those strollers, you can't put newborn bassinets on there or only one of them because they're not like a regular twin stroller. They're just like a sibling stroller. So I don't want to get one and then have to get another one after a few months. So I'm still thinking about which one. If anyone has a suggestion for an awesome stroller that is good for, you know, out and about and forest, but also can be put in the car, you know, not anything that's gigantic, huge, something that you can like fold up and still put it in the car. We have a van, so we have a little bit of space. And something that is good for newborns as well as when they get bigger, like, so to where you only have to get one stroller. Then please let me know if you know anything. Hi, Gigi. I do have another YouTube channel, and if you want to follow me there, where I do a lot more details, where I have been documenting my TTC journey and also, you know, now my pregnancy more in detail, where I give like pregnancy updates every week. It's called Simple Blessings. I know there are a lot of channels that are named Simple Blessings or something, but probably you'll find it. There's my picture on there somewhere. So yeah, still a lot of thoughts going into what am I going to get. But I figure it's time to start getting a few things because, like I said, I don't want to start hauling and go in places. And I'm trying to get as much as possible used. We have something called eBay Kleinanzeigen. It's a branch of eBay, but it's like Craigslist, where people just put their stuff. You don't have to auction it. You just put, people just put their stuff on there, and this is the price. And then you just call them or write to them, okay, is it still available? And then just go and pick it up. So this is how we found out about the baby flea market. It was in there, and then we just went there. I'm trying to get things used because a lot of the stuff people don't use for a long time, like a baby car seat, that is only used a few months until they can actually safely sit on their own, and then you move to the next sized car seat, which then you're going to use a longer time. But that newborn stuff, it's all stuff that you're not going to use a lot, even clothes too. It's like, I'm not going to spend a lot of money on that. It's not worth it because you're only going to use it for such a short time. Yeah, any more, if you have any more brilliant ideas, of course, here's like really important is going to be a nursing pillow, a twin nursing pillow. And I think I want to get the one that's called My Breast Friend, like BREST, My Breast Friend. I think it's a funny name. I don't know, My Breast Friend. It sounds so funny. But I've seen a bunch of those used also, so that stuff is so expensive when you buy it new. I would not buy it new. But the nursing pillow, I might use for a while. I don't know how long I'm going to nurse him. But Romy, I breastfed her for 14 months, and then she looked at me like, no, I'm too big now. No more. And that was just her decision. We only, that was just happened that way. I never decided to not nurse her anymore. She just didn't want to do it anymore. So that's pretty much all the updates as far as my pregnancy goes. And like I said, like tomorrow, we're actually going to go over the weekend. We're going to visit my mom. So I'm not going to be here for a couple days. And so next week, I don't know what I'm going to do for a video. I have a bunch of ideas. But like I said, next week, Romy's going back to school, and we're going to be a little bit more back on a regular schedule, which is going to make it much easier for me to plan anything when it comes to making videos. And I have 3 channels at this point. My main channel, my singing channel. I think the link is somewhere here in the description. I think I put it there. That is actually how I make all my money. And then this channel and my Simple Blessings channel, they're just passion projects. So I don't always have a lot of time to invest in that. Plus, it's life circumstances. I have a team. I have 3 people who work for me, who help me with my main channel. And also here, the produced videos, I do have an editor who edits them. But other than that, I just thought there's just so much work at home. I actually mowed the lawn a couple days ago, and I feel like because I'm working out every day, I'm not weak. I'm keeping my muscle tone. The goal here is not to be, get stronger or, like anything. I'm glad I'm gaining weight. I have gained 8 kilos. I don't know how much that is in pounds. That is maybe 18 pounds or something, which I'm really happy about because I started not overweight or anything. And I've always read in all the stuff that I found that, what makes it more likely to keep the twins in as much as possible to where they're not born too early, and gaining enough weight as early as you can in your pregnancy is really good. And I'm very proud of myself that despite the nausea, I always ate well, and I ate enough to where I consistently have been gaining weight. I don't have any fluid in my legs yet or anything, or swelling. I don't know. I do have some compression stockings, but I haven't put them on yet. I've had them for a long time, like when I go on airplanes for a long time, but I haven't needed them yet. But if I feel, the good thing is that the way I work from home, I can always sit down and put my legs up anytime. And that I do that. I do sit down and lie down sometimes during the day, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. It helps a lot. And I think that really reduces your risk to have swelling in your legs. I remember toward the end of my pregnancy with my daughter, my feet were like, my ankles got huge. I hardly fit into, like, that was summertime. I hardly fit into some shoes anymore. It was just, and it was hot. This time it's going to be winter by the time I'm getting ready to have the baby. So I think that does make things easier. On the other hand, I don't know if my jacket is still going to fit. I haven't really bought, like I said, I haven't bought any maternity clothes. I have a few that I have for my daughter still. And other than that, I mean, this what I'm wearing right here, this is not maternity clothes. This is just a dress that I've had for many years. It's one of my favorites. And then this is just a regular shirt. I just put it over it. And so on a regular day basis, I live in leggings. You know, today's like really warm and really hot outside. But other than that, I live in leggings that are really stretchy. So I don't need anything. But my winter jacket, I'm wondering that's still going to fit me like in January when I'm at the end, beyond 35 weeks. I don't know if that's still going to fit. So as many stretchy clothes as possible to wear. I hope I can get by without buying any maternity stuff. Yes, that's it. Any other comments or questions before I wrap it up? I just really enjoy talking to everyone. I did a live stream for my Simple Blessings channel, and there's a bunch of, I call them TTC sisters, you know, other women who have been trying to conceive. I'm a little bit older. I'm 47. So I've been following a few people, and it was such a nice live stream. There were only a few ladies live with me, but it was so great to kind of talk and, you know, see the comments and have a little bit of a chit chat. It feels so nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I can think of anything else. I'm such a foodie now. After the nausea subsided, you know, when I was nauseous, nothing sounded good. It's like I haven't had any cravings or anything. I never did. I never had it when I was in my previous pregnancy. I never had cravings. So there would be, you know, I mean, you have cravings even when you're not pregnant, right? Sometimes you're like, ooh, I really would like to eat this, or like, ooh, I really crave that. So you have that from time to time to where you're like, today I would like, I don't know. There was a time where salads didn't sound good at all to me, although I'm such a salad lover, big time. And there was, I don't know, a couple of weeks where salads were like, I just don't think salad sounds good. Yes, definitely. Taking a nap is awesome. And I don't know, now I just love eating everything. Everything. In my first trimester, a lot of things just didn't sound good. There was stuff, it was, when I smelled it or thought of it, it was like, I don't think I can stomach it now. But now, anything. Give me anything to eat. I'll be happy. Of course, I'm very mindful about what I eat. I don't eat like, you know, raw meat and stuff like that, or sushi, although I love sushi. But I'm not going to eat sushi right now because of, you know, bacteria and parasites and stuff. You never know. So this is all. Getting out of breath. Like I said, it's really funny because, you know, I'm a singer and I have the singing channel. Singing, I could sing an opera aria, no problem. I can do my workouts, no problem. When I talk, that I get so short of breath. It's crazy. I think it's because when you speak, you're just taking a lot of short little breaths. You don't like really intentionally. When you work out, it's more like you're taking deep breaths, and the same for singing, deep, controlled. And when you talk, you don't do that. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And those of you who watched just the replay, it's awesome that you were here. If you watched to the end, let me know in the comments what is going on in your life right now. Where are you at? What is going on? What are your projects right now? What are you trying to get done? There's always stuff to get done, right? So blessings to you all. And until next time, like I always say, keep it simple. because sometimes simple is best. Mwah. Bye.